What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Serie career mode. It is episode number 19. Udinese sent crashing down to earth after 2 losses in our last 3 games. Both of the Milan boys as we drop outside the top 4, but it is so tight right now. What I'm really looking at though is Sassuolo in 8th place. We are 10 points clear of them right now as we try and keep ourselves in, if not contention for a Champions League spot, top 7. That was the aim at the start of the season and it's still my aim now. So today, loads of stuff to get through. We'll play the entire the January window. Hopefully, touch wood, fingers crossed, nothing will happen because I don't want to lose any of my players right now having a great season. We'll have the Coppa Italia third round away against the Serie B side, Feral Pisalo, and more big games in the Serie A too. So, loads of stuff to get through today, and let's crack straight on our first game away in Tuscany. Fiorentina in Florence aim to get back to winning ways here after 2 defeats in 3. Forza Udinese. Big game as well with Fiorentina, only just below us in the table, so might drop to 6th on the conclusion of this one, and we definitely will if we lose it. Great stop by the Gash, and still deadlocked for now, but it's Fiorentina in the early running. We often talk about the importance of form, and why if you have had a loss you need to get straight back to winning ways, because otherwise momentum is going to go against you so quickly and swing like a pendulum. Corner, Udinese, 7 after the restart. Can I not put the hood up? I mean, it's tipping it down, Doxy boy. Getting your hair wet, son. Pratti's delivery. And Querfeld denied. And cleared as we're still tied at 0-0. Yaka didn't even go up for that one there. Oh, the cheat code's been nerfed, man. The cheat code has been nerfed. Still no goals. Now it's the second half of the season. Didn't even jump for that one. Just left it for Leopold. A cheat code. I'm disappointed, man, honestly. 5 goals in season 1. 10 last season. Great save and the rebound pounced on, but none so far this year. This is a really tense game there. Both teams are going for it, but not giving everything. Do you know what I mean? One of those games, it's like we both want this and we will attack, but not with as much ferocity. But you know, fortune favours the brave. In the second half, I'm going to try and build on this end of the first half and go for that winner away from home. So on the point, I want the dub. And that is going to do it. A 0-0 draw to kick today's big episode off. But at least it didn't lose. It means that we have the same record with Fiorentina on the 2 games we've played against them. So if we were to finish level on points, it would then be separated by goal difference. So just couldn't afford to lose tonight. I'll take the point in Tuscany. It's tight. I mean, it is really, really tight. I have to say, I don't know if we're going to have enough to be a top 4 team as a bid's coming for Zamora there from Brighton. Very interesting. Now, he was playing on the south coast with Bournemouth and now Brighton want to take him back to England. I'm not really against selling him, to be fair. He's a squad left midfielder now that we've brought in Oscar Dooley. But I said this before, for me it's like if you're going to sell a player, what can you do with the money you get? Because if it's not going to give you enough to sign a better replacement that you've already got eyes on, I just think best to keep the player. Like we can't bring in anyone with 4.6 mil that's going to be just as good. Zamura's been here since we arrived, so for me it's not worth doing unless you've got a replacement lined up or the money is too good to turn down. It's not worth doing. And he'll start in the next game as well as we rotate most of our side for the trip to Sala, yet the beautiful town, backing onto Lake Garda in the Coppa Italia round of 32. Let's get a comfortable win and make it through to the next one. Forza Udinese. It's crazy to think I'm now in my 30s, but I've never once stepped foot inside Italy. I've got to go one day, surely. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous country with so many beautiful places, including where we are tonight. The town of Sala, again, primarily due to Lake Garda. Oh, good save, Parizan, on his debut, but it makes for a fun RTG. I often say, like, if you're looking for teams to start an RTG with, don't just look at the team, but look at the location of the team as well. That can sometimes be a nice bonus for a reason to start there, as Christian Kouame turns on the afterburners, just couldn't quite... Oh, gets it back! And he's denied, and it's still 0-0. 37 minutes in. Aim to avoid the cup set tonight. 1 win in our last 4 games. Got to make sure we do. Pereira's delivery. And Xhaka still searching for his first goal of the year. The cheat code has been totally nerfed. I did mention in a previous episode that depth is an issue with this Udinese side. You take out like 2 or 3 starters and you'll see we haven't got much in the way of either quantity or quality, really. And tonight I was hoping my backup brigade could get the job done easily. Instead, It's taken a while, and we still haven't got the opener. Matheus Martins off the bench. Sorry, I've got to bring the reinforcements on. 65 minutes in, that's things standing good extra time here. I did not want to have to bring on Lorenzo Luca. That's a bit lucky, that. But I don't have a choice. He's tired, he's fatigued. But he's going to have to, hopefully, come up with the goods late. And he's played a brilliant through ball to the captain. Okay, he's been on for 6 minutes and I'm taking him off. Lorenzo Luca, when you talk about cameos, that's how you do it, son. Really disjointed team here. We'll put Kouame back up top and have Nukidi on the right-hand side there. And we'll push him back to wing-back. Dear, oh dear, when you talk about cameos, 5 minutes, bring the Giant off the bench, he'll get the assist, and now he can go back on the bench again. Safe to say that was far from convincing, but after 1 win in 4, I'll certainly take a straight through 1-0 win away against the Serie B side as long as our cup progress continues. Yeah, put us in the hat for the next round. We should see the draw directly afterwards as well, and fingers crossed we'll have another Serie B side. Once again, the board said this year gets to the last 16 of the Coppa Italia, so that's all we needed to do there to hit that objective. So we shall see who we've got. It's going to be... Oh, we've got to do one more advance. We'll see who it's got. It's going to be in the last 16. Fingers crossed, Serie B side again. Oh, it's not. It's Juve away in Turin. I mean, we just scraped through Ferro Pisalo, a Serie B side by a 0-0. I don't think we've got much chance there away against the old lady. But hey, you never know, right? Bring them on. And we've got them next in the dress rehearsal as well, but a game of possibly even more importance. Massive contest in the Serie A right now. The old lady 3 clear of us heading into this one with 18 games to go. If we are to stay in contention for a top 4 place, these are the games we really do need to win. Massive clash here against Juventus in Udine. Forza Udinese. I'm not too concerned if we can't stay in the hunt for top 4 for the remainder of the season, but the big thing, like I said, is just making sure we don't stay out of the contest for the hold on a second. Let me concentrate. Hold on. I did a video last month where I just said thank you for the support I've had during FC24, because it really has been fantastic. I've felt it from you guys, I really had. But I said during that video that since switching to live commentary for all of my videos and not just some, it is true, I do find it difficult because I'm not great at multitasking. I find it hard to concentrate on both doing commentary as well as playing the game to the best of my ability. So sometimes I need to go quiet and really concentrate. Gashi with the opener, Udinese in front, and what a massive win this will be if we can hold on to it. Go on, Georgie. Yeah, it certainly hasn't gone unnoticed. Believe me, I've seen and felt the support you guys have given me this year. It's been brilliant, especially knowing I haven't actually been as good at this game as I have been at other games. I mean, I've said it already many times, this is the hardest version of the franchise I've ever played. But yeah, the love and the support has been great, and yes! It's made for such an enjoyable FC, not just to play, but to make videos on as well. Simone Profundi makes it 2-0, and I said, how do we solve this dilemma of having 2 potential to be special teenage attacking mids in the team? Well, Georgie, to his credit, has embraced a new role at CAM to allow Simone to play further forward. They've both got 1 each, they're both justifying the selection, and Udinese are 2-0 up on Juve. As Fratesi finds Camavinga, and Vlahovic gives it back to Fratesi, and David denied by Gashi as the corner is prevented, still leading by 2. Fratesi, Camavinga, what a save by Gashi again! And Fato said, Georgie's great, but I'm the better bro. Excellent save, still 2-0. Did we lose or draw in Turin? I think we lost, but I can't remember the scoreline. So I'm not sure if we'll go above Juve on the head-to-head. We might do, you know. We certainly will, because I know we didn't lose 3-0 against Juventus. Lorenzo denied by Szczesny. And we almost went 3-0 up right before the break. This has been a picture-perfect first half for the most part. And if we can if we can wrap it up with a third goal, and Xhaka's first of the season! L1R1, L2R2, the cheat code! Finally gets his first. Well, that right there is win of the save, and it's not even close. 1 win in 4, scraping past the Serie B side in the cup. How do we respond, taking on the old lady? How about playing them off the park and winning 3-0 with all goals coming in the first half? Absolutely amazing display. Do you know what? Maybe we can take them out of the cup. It'll be in that clash, but that was a heck of a performance, that. Winning the save for sure. And yes, we did lose in Turin, but like I said, I knew it wasn't 3-0 or worse, it was 2-0, and so because of that, it means we go above them on their head-to-head record, and that is an absolutely massive bonus, and that's why I keep saying, when you're playing in a league where the tiebreaker before goal difference is head-to-head, keep track of your results against that team. When you go and take them on, make sure you don't lose badly in one of the games. Guarantees finish above the old lady now, if we finish level on points. What a luxury. Right, following game, Salernitana going for our 3rd straight win in all competitions and a big 3 points here that will keep us in the Champions League places. Salernitana away in Salerno, Forza Udinese. Let's get this going. 27 minutes into the game in Salerno, still deadlocked at 0-0. No extra report as of yet. On the back of a massive win against Juve, the last thing you want to do after you had a big win like that is have all the momentum sucked out of you in the very next game. Gashi with the save, and Xhaka prevents the corner. Like, when you've had a big win, build on it. Don't sit on it. Build on that. Xhaka win that, son, win that, win him. Keita. Prati. Oh, great turn. And his man spinning around like he was in a tumble dryer. Just... I don't know why it made me laugh, but still 0-0. Simone, come on. Come on. Lorenzo. There we go. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Even so, Lorenzo on the score sheet. Udinese finally in front. Scadoli takes it to the corner, and it seems as though... Oh, hang on. Oh, Pras off the bench for the dagger. Oh, good. Well, it's a lucky rebound goal, but we will take it. He's really taken a step back for me. This is his first goal since Season 1, but in Season 1 he scored a couple of screamers. He had a few assists. He's not really built on that, but this goal is a dagger, and it will ensure it will be 3 straight wins in all competitions and going to Turin on the back of a nice little unbeaten stretch. Yep, bring on the old lady in the last 16 of the cup. Not the most convincing of wins, but a win is a win. Yep, let's do it. Following game, off to Turin. Juventus away as they'll look for revenge after we beat them comfortably in the league. But this, the cup, the last 16 of the Coppa Italia, as we look to reach the last 8 for the first time in the Serie. If we're going to do it, need to pull off a really big cup set though. Because even on the back of a nice little stretch of no losses in 4, we're still the big underdogs. Strong lineup though. Let's see if we can do it. Forza Udinese. Strong lineup for the game. So definitely going for it tonight. Also got one eye on trying to stay in the top 4 race, but a good block there. I don't see why we couldn't pull off the cup set tonight. I often say you learn through evidence, and so if you've done something before, you can do it again. Just beat Juve 3-0. Not saying we're going to win by the same scoreline again, but we can win again. But right from the first whistle, it has been the old lady looking to assert their dominance. 23 minutes in, one of the most decorated Italian teams of all time. Looking for revenge and playing like it. Second half underway. Still, oh, what a ball can be, Asso. Still deadlocked at 0-0, but one team clearly looking better than the other in the first half. Alberto Sherry finds Milik, and the pole rolls it across, and McKennie opens the scoring. Yeah, looking for revenge, and they're playing like it tonight. Weston McKennie with the opener, and the American fires Juve in front. Was he born in Dallas? I'm pretty sure he's a Texan. Even so, he's given Juve the lead. And I have not really got going at it. Strong lineup, but... Oh, go on, Lovrich! Oh, Szczesny with the save. I think it's just a simple case of getting put in our place. Corner for Udinese, whipped in, and Xhaka! It's just wide. So I just looked this up. He was part of FC Dallas's youth team, but not from Texas himself. Yeah, I'm not claiming that as a bit of knowledge. That was just guesswork. Cambiasso down the left for Juve. As the old lady looked to go 2-0 up, and at the moment just really, really struggling to get out here. McKennie, he's already got one, almost got two. Gashi with the save. And still we're breathing, but need the leveller to force extra time. Kouame! Kouame! Kouame saved! Just can't miss that many chances away against Juventus and expect to get a result. Haven't played badly, just haven't finished. You could say, why not start Lorenzo? Well, it's because he's gassed, absolutely gassed. And I've had him waiting to come on, but problem is the ball's not gone dead. And you can see the energy regardless. He's on 21 fitness. Kouame, who's played 90 now, has got more fitness playing the entire game than Luca, who's had the entire game on the bench after resting for a few days. The Giants not got great energy. That's one of his big problems and why I do need to rotate the squad quite a lot. Vlahovic to Milik, shot blocked by Xhaka, but it's not going to matter. The wait for a cup quarter-final appearance goes on. Revenge, gotten, knocked out. Just not at this level yet. We're going to win Udinese a major honour at some point. Like, it's going to happen, but it's our third year into a long rebuild. And the truth of the matter is, like, we just haven't got the level to compete with those guys yet. In midweek games, we've got to rotate most of the side. Even now, we still started a lot of our side. We still needed some rotation, and fitness clearly played a part. They've got in the following round Hellas Verona at home, who I think we could have possibly taken out there on the way to a Final Four place. But that is the luck of the draw. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Put it to the back of our minds, boys, we're still in the top four, and that's what our attention needs to shift to now. We're free clear of the old lady. We're guaranteed to finish with a better head-to-head record than them in the Serie, so let's just bounce back here. Monza, our final game of January, on deadline day. Let's return to winning ways on match day 23 and put it straight to the back of our minds. Cup knockout, sure, but we're still going for a Champions League place. Forza Udinese. I mean, even heading into this game, he's on 60 for fitness. Sorry, let me be fair. 61. Sorry, don't exaggerate, Doxy boy. 61 for fitness heading into the game, and he literally didn't play a single minute in Turin, and he's had a whole week's worth of rest. That's the problem with Lorenzo, man. He's got such low. Well, I say low standard, but you know, I guess it's not high enough. Let's just say that. So he needs a backup that can come on and start when he's too tired. But when he is rested, oh, he's got to perform just wide. Lorenzo to Pras. And now Keita driving forward. Mandela just couldn't squeeze it through. Lorenzo is absolutely gassed out there and needs to come off, but I also need a goal, so I can't afford to bring him off. Still deadlocked. Pras wins it back. And look at the guy, man. He's gassed, so he can't take it himself, but Simone possibly could. Profundi. Oh, what an awful effort. Anthony Robinson flicks it straight to Querfeld. And now Prati gets it over the halfway line and will play advantage ref. Oh, no. Oh, that'll be a second yellow. That's the ranks. That's why they've stopped play. I was going to say, ref, you having a laugh? That's why they've stopped play. And to be fair, they've made the right call there. Astor Ranks off for a second yellow. And now with the man advantage, can we capitalise it? We all hands on deck for Monza now. There's Lorenzo. Luca just couldn't pull the trigger. Come on, 21 minutes to find a winner. Into the final few minutes. Oscar Dorley. Matthews Martins. Matthews Martins! Off the bench. First goal in my tenure. And what a time for the Brazilian to get it. Out of Fluminense Academy. And he's just popped out with a massive winner in Udine. Off the bench. With the winner. Udinese leave it late to scrape through with a man advantage. But wins are wins, and it doesn't matter how. You get it done. Massive 3 points to stay in the top four. And so as deadline day is here, we're getting through it very, very quickly. We've got no money to work with. I'm not making any changes. Granted, we're out of the cup. We're still in the top 4 in the Serie right now. So, no, not making any changes at all. Just jumping straight into the following game afterwards, man. Got to keep this momentum going in the league as we'll be going for our 4th straight win. Torino do want Lovric. And in the summer, I'm not against letting the Slovenian go. Now 27, not getting much better. But right now, can't afford to sell any of our players, whether they're squad or starters. Getting straight through the day. And Sassuolo want to take Ndukidi on loan, which again, I would have considered in the summer, but not right now. Even though he's a squad player, I need everyone available for what will be the final run-in. So the final hour of deadline day, you see the top deals. Wow, Declan Rice leaves London and goes to Munich to join Harry Kane. £114.2 million sale from Arsenal. Cocu has arrived in Madrid from Benfica for 92.6 mil, as has Gonzalo Ramos from PSG, but going to Atletico, not Real, for 90.6. Man, did we get away with that. So, yeah, here we go. It's February. We've got 3 more scouting updates, and let's see what we've got. Where from Italy, we will continue the scouting on these 6 players for now. Oh, and by the way, that Lovric deal from Sporting Lisbon also turned down. But anyway, we'll continue the scouting on these 4 Romanian players for another month as well. And still, no one making the academy as of yet. No, continuing to be super selective as we can. Although Dennis Muller does excite me quite a bit. We'll continue the scouting for now. So, no one's made it the academy this year. And that means that Tim is still waiting for a mate in the youth team. The only one remaining for now. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Right, let's do 1 or possibly 2 more games today. Starting with this one. Newly promoted sides back-to-back. Starting with Spezia away from home. As we aim for what would be our 5th win in our last 6 games, I think. Or 4th win in 5, actually. Even so, a win guarantees to keep us in the top 4. So let's go get it. Forza Udinese. Let's give Lorenzo the game off for this one as well, because he is just absolutely gassed. As Spezia take a shock lead. And this is the worst start we needed. 7 minutes in, a goal down against a side struggling at the bottom of the table. Only just came through Monza. Only just came through Ferro Passalo in the Serie B in the cup tie. That big win against Juve papered over a lot of cracks. We're starting to stumble a little bit now. And that's the pressure of trying to stay in the top 4. Don't get me wrong, at the start of the season we... Hold on. Hold on. Go on, Festi. Oh, rocket, son. Absolute rocket, mate. Into the top corner. Start of the season, we just wanted top 7, period. But where we are right now, it will be gutting to miss out the top 4. Get one in. Keita. And now Dorley. Scadoli gets away. He's going to need a teammate. He's got Christian. He's got Prass. Oh, yeah. And, you know, I've been a vocal critic of his recently, but when you are getting criticised, when your form's being questioned, how do you respond? With actions, not words. Put it right on the pitch. Prass is. Once again, it's been a far from convincing performance, but... Oh, wow. Anthony. Oh, no, Gash, you want to say... Oh, that's so unlucky. Antonucci makes 2 Udinese players combined. Gashi bails me out of a... I'm sorry, Jacker, he went flying. Brilliant save. Bailing me out for the rebound tap time. 2-2. And we cannot afford a slip up here against a newly promoted side if we are to stay in the hunt for a CL place. Got to find a 3rd goal. Got to win this. As the Gash says, message received. Rockets from Georgie. Udinese back in front. And once again, it has been a far from convincing display. But I feel like the tagline, the headline, a win is a win. A win is a win, and we'll say it again. Massive 3-2 win away at Spezia, and yeah, we're still in the top 4 for now, but we're really getting away with this. Got to be better if we're to stay here. Let's do one more. Palermo, we'll end on that. Yep, our final game today, another newly promoted side in the bottom 3, Palermo at home, where this needs to be a banker in Udine. We're with 14 games to go. It's so tight, man. Only 3 clear of 5th and 6th, and needing to win to stay in a Champions League place. Forza Udinese. Starting to get tense, starting to get nervy, as it often does at this stage of the season with a what a ball. So much to play for. And Simone to Lorenzo back in the team. Holds it up, rolls it across, and the gash hits the post. And Palermo all clear. If we've got to grind out wins all the way to Champions League football, so be it. I'll take a 1-0 win in all of our remaining games, so long as it gets us there. I'd be gutted if we missed out on a top 4 place from here. Oh, there's the woodwork rattled on our end now. But it would be disappointing. Do you know what I mean? It's like the manner of how we miss out. It's not like we were going for it, you know, several points behind and almost snuck in on the final day. We'd bottle it from being in there for a large percentage of the season. It's a different way to miss out. As that might be a pen, and it is. Dived in with Prati, and the rest got no hesitation. And I don't blame her one bit. Definitely the right call, but saved by the gash. Fatos with the save, keeps us still level. The pressure starting to weigh heavy on these young Udinese shoulders. It's a youthful team, starting to feel the pressure, the nerves. And we might have lost what needs to be a banker. A newly promoted Palermo, winning it late in Udine. It was coming though, this is the thing, it was coming. We got away with it against Monza, we got away with it. Oh, that's a terrible foul, that. We got away with it against Spezia. At some point our luck was going to run out, and it has here with 6 on the clock. A game where we simply couldn't afford to lose. Pick the ball up though, Lorenzo. There's 5 to go. We still need a winning goal. Come on. 1 minute of normal time over. This is it. Our last chance. Got to get the ball forward. Querfeld. Festi. Hangs one up. Headed away. And Palermo will hang on. We're still in the top 4, but by the skin of our teeth. Goodness gracious me. The unbeaten run survives, but we're really starting to feel the pressure now. Can we hold our nerve with 13 to go? And that'll do it for today's episode of the Serie A Career, guys. So big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. I will play most of the remaining league games in the next episode, desperately trying to cling on to a top 4 place. Have a fantastic day. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode, probably the penultimate episode of Season 3, very soon.